Hey everyone, this is William from ForexStrategiesWork.com, and today I want to make this video because I've been asked too many times on how to spot a fake MyFxBook account or how to select a good Forex signal provider and without getting scammed or losing your entire account. And that's the reason why I make this video, because I feel this is a very big problem in the Forex industry right now. There are just way too many scammers. So I want to make this video to highlight the things that you should look out for when selecting a Forex signal provider. So let's talk about the common problems that I've just mentioned just now. You know, if you're in any of the Forex Facebook groups out there, and you will see all sorts of posts. And one of the posts that I see very often is a Forex trader and investor who wants to grow their Forex account, contact me. And they give the contact, and they will ask you to put some money into their account. And of course, I have nothing against this guy here called Gendra1103. It's just that I would not give them anything until they prove themselves to me. Okay? And moreover, in my opinion, if they're really good, they wouldn't be posting in Facebook groups. Okay? And another one here is, at first I thought it was a scam. Not until I got my first payout, second, third. Since then, I've been trading on this platform. Makes me 3,000 every week. He has improved my standard of living. Wow. Yeah. Whether he's real or not, I'm not sure. But I would be really cautious when dealing with all these guys. Okay. A few more that I show you that I got from the Facebook groups that I'm in. It's like being a black man doesn't stop me from earning from Mr. Peterson Lisa binary trading strategies. Now I receive withdrawal of £2,000 weekly. Inbox her. Wow, this is such a good testimonial. But what I'm just highlighting here is, well, when you want to appoint any fund manager or hire any traders or follow any signals, be a little bit smart. Okay, and I'll show you the ways to be a bit smart. And I bet most of these guys can't fulfill the one criteria that I have. Okay, the fourth one, Forex fund management, 9K to 33K in just 2 weeks. Wow, 9K to 33K, that is 3.5 times in just 2 weeks. Imagine if I have 33K and 300, wow, that would be 100 over 1,000 in just 1 month. So 9K to 100,000 in 1 month. Now, be smart, guys. Here's what I'm going to show you. How to select a good signals provider. How to hire a good trader without being scammed or losing your entire account. Okay? So here's rule number 1. When you are selecting a good signals provider, what you want to ask for is, number 1, a verified third-party track record. And normally, that verified third-party track record, for me, it comes in 2 forms. One is either MyFxBook or fxblue.com. It's very simple. I for one, prefer MyFxBook.com, and I'm going to show you things that you want to look out for, okay? Because there are still ways that they manipulate it, but it is your job to make sure you don't fall for it. Okay, ready? Let's look at it. So what are things to look out for? So I've pulled out a portfolio called Diversify 101. For those who have been following me, you probably know that I recently launched a new signal service called realtimeforexsignals.com, and one of the portfolio I have in there is Diversify 101. So I want to show you what is right first before I show you what is not so right or suspicious. So in Diversify 101, the first thing I would look at is the broker use. Is this even a reputable broker. So if you do not know what's a reputable broker, there are plenty out there, but there are plenty of scam brokers out there. Go to my video on and see how to select a reputable broker. And if you remember, it is actually just a simple thing. Type the broker's name plus Forex PSAM, and you will be able to see the broker. Look at the reviews. Anything with less than 3 stars, rule them out. Anything with less than 100 reviews, rule them out. Okay? Doesn't mean they are bad brokers, but just gotta rule them. Okay? Number 2, I will look at whether they have 2 green checks here. Track record verified and trading privileges verified. If either one is across, please stay away. And of course, you have to look at when this started trading in May 14th, 2018. Until now, it's 100%, 126% realistic. I think it's okay. But I've seen some having 10,000% returns in something like 1 year. Those, maybe I'm suspicious because I cannot produce that kind of return. Even at 100% a year, I question sometimes whether it's sustainable. Okay, I haven't done that for like 3 years straight, so I'm trying to do that right now. Okay, but anything that goes like way out parabolic out to the moon, you want to think whether something like that is realistic. Because why? If you can do 10,000% a year, well, in 3 or 4 years, you'll be the richest man on planet Earth. Think about it. If I put in 1,000 and I can do 10,000%, 1,000 becomes 1,000,000 in 1 year. And if I do another 10,000% on 1,000,000, I think that becomes a 1 billion. And if I can, and that's the second year. And if the 1 billion, I do another 10,000 on the third year, you have to imagine that 1 billion becomes something like 1,000,000,000,000. You know, congratulations, you're even richer than Bill Gates. No, it's not happening. Be realistic, okay? I know we are all out looking to make more money for our family, but don't let greed and silliness cloud your better judgment. Always feet on the ground. Know what's realistic, okay? And of course, if some of, and I want to see what's the deposit and the balance shown. So there are some signal providers and EA sellers or marketers out there, they like to hide the balance. To me, I do not know what's their reason of hiding, but to hide their balance, just tell me they are hiding something. If you are legit and you are solid as a provider, there's no reason to hide. Show everything. The only thing that I probably am a little bit lenient because I do it is you can hide the account number. But besides the account number, I don't see any reason why anyone else would hide anything else. You get me? And of course, the next is check out when was the update. You know, on this one is November 16 on Diversify 101, November 16, 2018. And if you look at it, that is current. So these are the few things you want to check to make sure that whoever you are trying to work with or whoever you're trying to hire as your signals provider, these are the first few things you need to check. And I'll tell you this, most of them do not even have a MyFxBook account. And that includes plenty of gurus out there who claim their methods are awesome. I tell you this, if you ask them for their MyFxBook, they'll give you 1,001 reason on why they do not have a MyFxBook link. I don't know why. You figure that out. Okay? So the next one is you want to go down to look at their open trades. You know, if they do not want to show you open trades, well, maybe they want to keep it private. I do not know. But for me, I think this is important. At least, you know, you want to be transparent. If you're good, you want to be transparent. If anyone wants to copy you from this, so be it. But there's a lot of work to copy. Okay? I think good traders, especially those with with good track record, you know, they will show you all. Of course, they won't give you their trading password, but they'll show you all their records, especially if they are linked to MyFxBook. Okay, if a good trader doesn't, if a trader doesn't link their account to MyFxBook, I do not know their reason, but something is very wrong. Okay. Okay, so we are now at MyFxBook, and I want to show you what I meant by crazy returns. And I've just pulled out an example of this, and you can see that this account, of course, I'm not saying they're fake, I'm not saying they're real, I'm just saying it's highly suspicious, okay? This account called Algo Trade Soft. If you look at it, they have fulfilled this check. Their broker is FXCM. If you go and search on FXCM, it's a bit. Recently, they have this big thing, bad publicity about cheating clients' money, but I think they've fixed that now. So it's your call to look up on FXCM. Another thing that I find it highly suspicious is actually this crazy returns, which I have no idea how. It could be a very small deposit, or it's just I don't know. But this is in fact extremely good return, 52,000%. Can you imagine what happens to $1,000 if you put 50 and it becomes and you get a return of 52,000 returns? Let me see. If it's a $1,000 account and let's times it by 52,175%. Okay, basically the $1,000 becomes 521,000. That's a lot of change there. That's a big chunk of change. And of course, to make matters even more interesting, the drawdown is at 2.84, which is awesome. But here's the thing, I just want to know, why do they hide all this balance private? Okay, and if I look at it, another thing that's a bit concerning is the whole of this month it hasn't traded at all, and you can see, in fact, it has stopped trading since July and August, minimal trades. So let's look at the last update. In fact, last update was actually October 4th. So basically, this account has stopped tracking. Something is very wrong, but let's look at the returns even then. From 2005, it's highly impressive because it's from 2005 September until this year. So let's look at it. What is actually very strange to me is it has double-digit returns on 2015 to 2016. The returns were more sporadic. You see some heavy months, and after that in 2017, well, it has very good months, but since then it has declined to 2018. The returns were very, very low. This is a concern when you look at this kind of track record, because why the track record I want to see is probably about something more consistent. It doesn't have to be very high, but something maybe in the tune of 5% a month or 10% a month, and that'll be great. But let's maintain 5 to 10% throughout. Okay, that's what I would look for. Okay, and of course, you see, I don't understand why they would hide the trade history as private. Of course, there's no trades right now, no open orders right now. But why do they want to hide the trade history? Because any good trading method, you want to show your track record. You see, it has a lot of hidden information. So for me, I do not know what's wrong. Can't say whether they are real. Can't say whether they're fake. But all I know is, if I can't see the information that I need to see and want to see, I'll stay away. Okay, that's the first sign. At any time, if you're not convinced, no matter how good the track record looks, give it a skip. There are other accounts out there, other EAs, other signal provider out there that you can follow. Anything that looks suspicious and but you have no idea why, just skip. Okay, regardless of the reason they give you. Okay, so in this screen that you're watching, it's actually the live screen of Diversify 101, my own portfolio, of course. And at the risk of sounding biased, I'm not. I just want to show you how it looks like. Okay, on MyFxBook, you can see the two checks are here. So just to make sure the track records are verified, it's not something I uploaded. Of course, it's tick mill. I like tick mill, and you can go and search on Forex Peace Army on what tick mill is all about. And of course, the returns. So you can see from May 14 all the way to November 19th. There's trading activities from 400. You see, everything is transparent and open. Okay, it was updated 1 hour ago. Okay, and basically all the information is open, and that's the number one thing when you're looking for a good signals provider. Again, I don't want to sound biased, but I just want to show you how it looks like when everything is transparent. Open trades are transparent. Even the trade history from day one right up to present time. So you can see from the time the account was open on the 15th of May up to present time, which is 20th, 21st. Today's 21st, yeah, 21st of November. Okay. Another thing you want to look at is the consistency of a signal provider on EA. Here you can see that it's double digit every month for the last 6 months now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 months. By the end of November, we probably will hit 10%. But either way, 5 to 10% every month. If you can do it consistently, it's awesome. And I'm trying to do that now with Diversify 101. Okay, you can click here to see what are the pairs this portfolio is trading, for example, and you can see whether it is to your liking. Okay, so this is Diversify 101, and I just want to show you what a legit portfolio looks like. And my final tip for you is, of course, the first tip, remember, always ask for a MyFxBook link, regardless of the signal provider's excuse. If they cannot provide the link, rule them out. If the link looks suspicious for whatever reason, rule them out. Number two, you should always be in control of your funds. Anyone that asks you to deposit money or send money to them, to an account that's not in your name, run fast. Because why? With the technology that's available today, there's really no reason why you need to send money to an account that's not in your name. This is a huge red flag, and you must know. You must always be in control of your funds, no matter how good or how reputable the signal provider is. Always check, make sure it's a reputable broker. Open an account under your name and deposit the money into your account. Of course, unless it's your wife, then it's a different matter. Okay. With this, I want to end this video, and I want to highlight how you can actually join and the signal service that I've showed you just now, Diversify 101. Go to realtimeforexsignals.com/diversify101, and you will be able to learn how you can actually join. That's the signal service that I have, and with all the steps there. So I hope this video has been helpful to you. You don't have to join Diversify 101, of course, but the main idea in this video is so that you know how to differentiate good signal provider from the bad ones. So with this, I want to end this video now. And this is William from ForexStrategiesWork.com signing off until the next video.